Welcome to the Sweet Treat series. I'm Tess, and in this episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make a classic Italian biscuit called Biscotti. You're going to love it. So the first things first is preparing the egg white. I've got one egg white here, which has been very kindly whisked by my cameraman. I'm just going to give it another little whisk up. So as you see, you want it nice and frothy, like this. You want to add the sugar whilst we're whisking. The sugar will help keep the egg whites lifted and light. We don't want it to be forming soft peaks exactly, but we want it to be kind of nice and aerated. Okay, so we have the egg whites nice and lifted, so we're going to fold in the flour, and we've got a pinch of baking powder in here as well. So I'm just going to add this little bit by little bit whilst mixing. Right, at this point I'm going to actually use a wooden spoon because it's better for mixing. So you just want to mix it till it comes to a nice doughy texture like this. And then we want to add our cranberries and our almonds. So Biscotti is a classic Italian dessert. Traditionally it's served around Christmas time. It's really delicious with coffee. It's also really nice dunked into hot chocolate as well. Give that a good mix. Ah, the orange zest, I nearly forgot. The best time to put it in is when you add the flour. For the full list of ingredients and the method, do check out the description box. So that's a zest of about half an orange gone in. Give it a really good mix through. Now, we need a bit of flour. So, I'm just going to turn this out and just bring it together and make sure all of the fruit is nicely combined, staying in. You just want to roll it to a slight sausage shape like this and then pat it flat. Now, this is our biscotti, so we just need to pop it onto a tray here. I've got a greased baking tray with a bit of baking parchment on it, and it's ready to go in the oven. So I'm going to pop it in the oven, which I've preheated to 180 degrees. I'm going to cook it whole for 35 to 40 minutes, and then I'm going to take it out and slice it, but you'll see all that later. So my biscotti's just come out of the oven, and it's looking lovely and golden, and it's still warm, but I've left it to cool for 15 minutes before slicing it. So now I'm going to cut it slightly on the diagonal. You want a sharp knife for this. And it should come away like so, into pieces. Once the biscotti's all been sliced, I'm going to pop it back in the oven to continue drying out. This will just dry out the centre of it and make for a nice crisp biscuit all the way through. Okay, that's the final piece, so now I'm going to pop it back in the oven to harden up for 10 minutes. So my biscotti's come out of the oven. It's looking delicious and crisp. I'm just going to arrange it on my cake stand. If you like this recipe and if you give it a go, do leave comments in the comments box. I'd love to hear if you add any different nuts or different dried fruits or any other variations. So there you have it, my delicious biscotti. I'm going to go and enjoy mine with a coffee now. I'll see you again next time for another episode in the series.